Hello. Oh, it's nice to be here. It's nice to take a minute before the rest of the day, because, you know, it doesn't end in the evening, does it? It doesn't seem to. I've lit some candles, and I'm about to do a little smudge, or shall I say cleansing, a blessing. Kisses and blisses, mwah, to you this evening. See this painting? It's actually pretty large. Let's take a quick little peek in here, so you can see. Oh yeah, there it is. I found it in the trash the other day. I just finished seeing on my first ever Instagram for Mojo and Magic live, that is. My first live, really. I think I did maybe a live once before that. Maybe. I think I might have sang a song before that. My nose always gets itchy on here, too. My friend Bottie's always saying her nose gets itchy. It's a bewitchy thing. Anyways, what was I saying? A friend of mine who's coming over tonight says that her therapist says that she talks in subjunctional clauses. That we both do it. We do it to each other. It's so much fun when we get together because it's just this topic and that topic and this topic and that topic and back to this topic. Anyways, where was I? Oh yes, the painting. So the first live I showed a painting that I have in the other room that's also a huge painting, and that I found it on the street, and I said I'm lucky with these things. And later on this week I find this one. I'm lucky with these things. This one has a frame. I had to do a bit of work on it, put some nails in there, get it firmed up and get it hung up, and now it's so nice. I did a meditation here last night, and I put up this other little picture in this corner because it kind of goes with the vibe. Oh, there's something falling, as usual. But this is a painting that a friend of mine did too, and so I'm blessed to have that here, and it just sort of fits right in, so I'm happy in this corner. And I had a really nice meditation here last night, and I thought I would bring some good energy to whoever wants to watch this in the next 24 hours, and then I'll put it up on YouTube for posterity. And also, if anyone wants to watch it later, this energy will stay for anyone who's watching it. So we're going to start out with a little cleansing sage here. And I have grounded myself to the earth. This is how you can do the same. You can ground your feet to the earth and think about rooting down and being a clear bridge for divine energy to come through your crown and down through your meridian lines and out through your healing hands that we all have. And I'll talk about how intuitive that is. How we all intuitively heal ourselves since we're little kids, and how our mothers do it for us, you know? These are all, I noticed when I started doing Reiki that I'm just smudging my crown chakra and my third eye, my throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral chakra, root chakra. I always like to get a little bit under my feet, the bow feet, yeah, a little swirly swirl. This is just my thing. And the hands, I like to swirl. Anyways, the sage really does a lot of cleansing, cleans the air and energy, all energies really, so that we can start fresh. Sometimes I don't use sage that often, if the energies feel all good. I'll use my favorite, which is Palo Santo, and that's the next one. It smells like a spa cedar, sort of, but a little bit more citrusy, I think. And use the feather as a symbol for air, the shells for water, fire, and earth is our plants, our plant material. So again, just gonna smudge all the chakra points and down to the feet. Take a little feather. And as I'm doing this for myself, I'm sending this out to you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank the divine energy for being everywhere. That's the magic. That it is everywhere. And that we all have it, like I said. So I'm going to put some in this water. And you can also put intention in your water. And I'm sending it out to your drink or whatever you're drinking. Alcoholic beverages probably won't take, but you could try. So you're sending good energy into this beverage, and knowing that it is a healing substance already, and that by sending intention to it and believing that we're gonna take a lot more benefit from this. So cheers to you. Cheers to Sonam. If Sonam has a drink, his drink has blessings in it now. Blisses, kisses. Anyway, so I was talking about how Reiki postures are things that we innately do. These are things that we do. The first Reiki pose, what do you do when you're upset? Cover your eyes. That's the first Reiki healing pose. So it's as simple as that. We take this grounding energy, we've grounded ourselves to the earth, we've asked to be a clear bridge or gateway or however you want to think of it for the divine energy to come down through our meridian lines and out through our hands. And now we're directing that energy here, which is our third eye. So that's the first one. And we all know that's what we do when we're upset, almost first thing. And what's the second one? The second one is like this. So as we would go through these, we would take about 3 minutes per posture. And I'm just going to run through them really quickly here. And of the main ones that you can use for self-healing that are easy to reach, that I feel are the main chakra points and do the most good very easily. So, like I said, 1, 2, 3, feels good. Thank you guys for helping me stop for a minute. And 4 would be behind. And again, what do we do? Oh, no! And then we want to relax. We put our hands behind our heads. So we already know what to do. And it's a matter of just putting the intention and the belief that in our hands is energy and that we can focus that for ourselves and for others. So you could do this for yourself and you can do it for other people. And the next one would be your throat. So you can go like this. You can go like this. This one's most comfortable for me, I think. Yeah. Sometimes collarbones too is the same area, but personally, this is my favorite. And then the heart is one where we do it sort of together, because with the solar plexus, it feels better. You can try it, just putting your hand on your heart, or one hand on your heart, and see if it feels good. And it does feel good, but maybe it feels better when we add the second hand. And again, these are, you know, we do grab our, when we're shocked, we know this already. These are intuitive things that have been made into an easier format to understand with Reiki. And then the next one, middle stomach, sacral. And again, another place we grab when we know we're upset, or often we have a tummy ache because we're in this sacral chakra, same area. This is confidence a lot of how you relate to the world, and your sacral chakra, and your root lower, also lower stomach. That's your root chakra, and that has to do with a lot of your fight or flight and fear response. So these are all places, like I said, you spend 3 minutes on each spot. I'm just gonna do this for a second because it feels good. 3 minutes on each spot, and just have that healing intention, and see if you don't feel better. And then at the end, when you get to the root chakra, and you've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you're going to take your hands and just go over your energy field and out, and sort of let that energy release. And do that 3 times. Just swoosh that out and let it be even. We're thinking a white light is coming through our meridian lines and balancing us out. And we're releasing anything that's not serving us, bringing in all that light. So it's as simple as that. And like I said, you know, even a mother does that. When a child gets hurt, they put their hand over the place, they blow kisses on it. This is energy healing. We all have energy healing. It's all our divine birthright. And I just encourage you to use that as often as you can think of it, really. And same thing with affirmations and checking how we think, you know. It's important to just try and use those things often, to just switch around the way we're looking at things and be more intentional with our words to ourselves. Most of all, start there, work outwards. So anyways, I'm gonna sing a little song, and then I'm gonna come back later on at 11:11 and do a little story time, because I like this nook over here. It's really cozy, and I think I've been wanting to tell this bedtime story to someone because I was going to tell it to a friend of mine, and then he's just been really busy, and it's a good story, so I'm ready to tell it. And it's the Warm Fuzzy Tale, and it's one that I had when I was little, and it came with these little warm fuzzies. They were in a little tiny bag attached to the book, and they were just little warm fuzzy things. I think they might have had eyes on them, not sure. But they were cool, and they made the book even better. And it's just a lovely little tale with a good little moral. And yeah, I'll do story time. Why not? Anyways, yeah, what song to sing? What song? We're coming towards the full moon here, folks. It's a Gemini full moon, and I'm Gemini. That's me. So, my favorite astrologer was a little bit nerve-wracking this week. She's saying it was going to be kind of sketchy. So, you know, I don't think these things sketchy. Nah. Forget sketchy. We got this. But it has been a bit rough lately. I've been a little bit distracted and tired and trying to put a lot of different things together, but it's fun. Hey, fun is my new word for F-bomb. So every time I go to say F-bomb, I try to remind myself to say fun instead. And every time I go to say shite, I say shine. Fun and shine. What to play? My God. Oh, playlist. There it is. That one had more on it. A lot more. Oh, they're there. That's right. Almost. I feel like singing something nice and chill. Oh, I know a good one. That's a nice song. You know, Nashville had some really good tunes on it. That's the one thing I liked about that show. Especially the first couple seasons. Really, really good music. I love this big chair. This big yellow chair. It's got enough room for me to meditate cross-legged and play some guitar. Although, I might prop myself up a little bit more because kind of it does sink in at the back a little bit. Yeah. There we go. That's gonna help. About the day you had, lay beside me. It's time to rest. You can close your eyes, you've done your best. Let me be your sanctuary. Let me be your safe place to fall. I can take away your worries, the refuge from it all this time we have together is our shelter from the rain. I will share the weight you carry. Let me be your sanctuary. We have weathered through the storms, taking comfort in each other's arms. When the dark clouds come again, I will lift you up and take you in. Let me be your sanctuary. Let me be your safe place to fall. I can take away your worries, be the refuge from it all this time we have together is our shelter from the rain. I will share the weight you carry. Let me will share the way you carry. Let me be your sanctuary. Such a nice song. Such a nice song. Well, it's not quite time for bed, so maybe I can play a little bit of something to wake me back up. But I honestly have some things to do. I've been trying to decide on fonts for my everything, my branding, on this whole idea, this love project that's less of a business and more of an endeavor, because it's an endeavor to share love and to turn money into love. Because forget this money thing, just turn it all into love. So as soon as it comes to me, then I can just turn it into love and put it back out there. Which I think this week I'm going to do a little workshop on how to do some tinctures, CBD tinctures, and coconut oil for rubs, and then give away the product to some people who could use it in the vicinity. There's a really cool thing on Facebook in our area, specifically it has spread around the world to many cities, or at least I'm just going to say it that way. It's called Bunz, B-U-N-Z, and they have Trading Zone, and they have Helping Zone. They have a bunch of other zones, but Helping Zone's cool because you can go in there and just offer something, and sometimes people ask for help too, and they get help, and it's just a lovely thing. And that's how I started a group, actually, called, it's Bunz with an S, though, because I didn't want to go into the whole thing. So we just did Hungry Bun Zone, and there's about 1,500 people on there, and we just share what extra food we have, and if people in our neighborhood can come pick it up, then that's great. And we've done a lot of great free trades that way, and stuff that's not serving me can serve somebody else, and vice versa, so it's awesome. Anyway, one more sip. Cheers to you. Heading down south to the land of the pines, I'm from the way into North Carolina, staring up the road and pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Raleigh I see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel, rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain, rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I play banjo now. Oh, North Country winters keep getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. But I ain't turning back to living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel, rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain, rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey,
Walking out the south, out of Roanoke, he caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long tow. But he's headed west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. And I gotta get a move on before the sun. I hear my baby calling mine, I know she's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Well, I'm gonna go. Time to go. See you in a while.